Welcome back to another episode of Motogp Mac, and today we're going to talk about the possibility of all ride height devices being banned in the near future. Now we know for 2023 the front ride height device that Ducati pioneered was banned, and it was voted to be banned by 5 of the 6 manufacturers in 2022. And the reason that they gave for the banning of it was that it simply did not have road bike relevance. And let's be fair, right? The teams found out that Ducati had this device and was about to race this device. They also knew that it was going to cost a lot of money to develop the system throughout 2022, and they were going to be playing catch up on this device. Ducati also were the ones that pioneered the rear ride height device. But the key point here for me is that 5 of the 6 teams said that it had no road bike relevance. And if we're honest about it, let's look at the seamless shift gearbox. There's not a road bike out there that has seamless shift gearbox like they do in Motogp. So does that have road bike relevance? No. Do carbon brakes have road bike relevance? No. The slick tires that they use? No. So look, there's a lot of arguments could be put out there that road bike relevance, is that starting to depreciate right now? The other thing that I thought, it does give merit that if one factory has it and all the rest would be forced to develop at a high cost, then there is a bit of merit in saying that you can run it this year but not next year. And this is very similar to what happened in Formula 1 when Mercedes created the DAS system, which allowed them to change the camber of the front wheels of the car by pulling the steering wheel back, therefore allowing them to heat up the front tires much faster. But what really doesn't make sense to me is that there's now talk that the rear ride height device could also be banned within the next couple of seasons. And why it really doesn't make sense to me is that teams have already made the investment into the technology. It's not that this technology is new. It is not that this technology is different. They all now have it. What is the point in getting rid of something that they've all spent a lot of time and money in developing? Also, and why I've always said that I hate that the riders' lives are being made a little bit easier, it is safer. Let's be fair. Coming out of a corner, there's less chance of high tide. Not impossible, as Aleix Espargaro proved in Silverstone. Even though I don't think the ride height device was engaged then, but the corners where they're coming out, say the last turn in Sepang, that's a full gas corner. They need a bike sitting down and stable. So while I don't like the fact that it makes the riders' lives easier, it does make it a little bit safer. Is it road bike relevant? No. I don't see a road bike that sits down coming out of a corner when you engage it. But again, I'm sure with the electronics and the electronic suspension now, this will somewhat, in a software way, find its way into road bikes. But I just really found it very interesting that, a good technology that everyone has already invested in, why would they ban it? I would definitely love to know your thoughts. What do you think about A, even banning front ride height, and B, the potentially banning of the rear ride height? Definitely leave your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll be back again tomorrow with another video.